what do you do with the body?
Yeah, I'm going to pull him into the guard station.
Okay.
Then we throw him in the trunk.
Pops my trunk so he can put him in there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we throw him in the trunk of the stolen.
I am going to, like, once we get inside, I am going to grab his radio off of him just in case they do, like, timed check-ins.
Yep.
Get us some extra time.
And I will definitely keep that set of key cards.
Okay, so you have key cards. Okay, so mark that down. You, however, as you are looking for a radio, you're kind of searching him and you're looking around. You notice that he doesn't physically have a radio on him. What you do notice is that he kind of, like, his ears are kind of like a metallic, kind of almost parabolic shaped. And then you'll remember, or you have heard at some point that, again, Sinagra takes their security very seriously. And these guys actually have like implanted radios, and they're like these parabolic hearing, and they're able to hear, some pretty good distance away. So you don't take a physical radio, but you do notice that. What you do with that information is up to you.
Stick our ear up to his head to see if we can hear anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to check his pulse before I make any rash decisions.
Because it could be wired, or it could be an actual, just a radio that chipes into your ear. So stick my ear up against his ear and see if I hear anything.
So yeah, as you do that, you again, and especially as you get closer, you don't hear necessarily anything coming out of it, but it is more like an implant. Like they have had it like grafted or implanted almost in replacement of actual ears. And you said you were gonna check for pulse.
Yes.
Would you say that was maybe a killing blow or not? You said non-lethal. You said non-lethal.
I've wounded him.
Yes.
But I think I caught it in time to where it didn't like fully pierce his intestines.
How about roll me some damage then?
Okay.
I'm more looking.
What's Rat's class?
He's a renegade cyber slasher.
Oh, okay. Slicey dicey.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Almost specifically. So roll me some damage and probably just cut it. Probably just cut it in half since you didn't attack. It just kind of poked him.
Yeah, 3.
Okay. Yeah, he's still alive, but the cuts are obviously nice and clean, but it's bleeding a good amount though.
What I'm looking for, I'm not looking to see if he's dead because he's probably still alive.
Right.
But we're not going to get him medical attention, so I'm trying to see if he's like on his way out the door. Maybe it's worth it to speed him along.
Do we need to get the thing out of his ear?
We don't need it.
So hacker, I don't know if that's biohacker or your guy. Which one of y'all could put his ear on my guy?
Can you steal the frequency off of it? We don't need the implant. We just need the frequency.
I suppose I
Kind of want the ear.
My specialty is just using tech or warping everybody's RCDs.
I still am not 100% sure what Nanomancer does. Is this Nanomancy? Getting the...
I think you can probably take my ear off and put his ear in my head.
That might take a little work, a little time.
Because with my share of the reward, I can get my ear fixed.
Yeah.
So I can alter everyone's texts and RCDs, implant imagery.
Yeah, you can like manipulate their perception of you and make it think you're like a different person. It's like, oh yeah.
Or you could have made your ID look right.
I would argue that manipulating their perception means that she can probably get the frequency off the ear. Because changing auditory perception, right?
Go ahead and give me another knowledge roll and see if you are able to do that. This isn't something you normally do, so it'll probably be a little more difficult. Yeah.
She's a 1337 elite hackers. Haxers.
This is out of my range because that was a 1.
Yeah.
Out of my ball field.
You are, yeah.
You just roll bad. As a general rule.
We have other dice, I'm just saying.
She uses digital, it's bad.
I've learned that the hard way.
Oh, it's just her, huh?
Yeah. Use her.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So yeah, not able to kind of find the frequency. It's probably, again, because of security, the encryption is probably much higher band that you're just not used to working with.
Okay.
Definitely
As I hear all this techno babble, I'm just gonna try to cut this thing out of this dude.
Oh, no.
And I don't know what I'm doing.
Of course.
Hey, go slow. We might can use that.
Yeah, I'm aiming for flesh, trying to preserve the technology.
Yeah,
But I'm not a surgeon.
of course.
I think we can wire it into the stereo on the taxi.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be. We could.
What you guys do with it when I'm finished is up to you.
Okay. Go ahead and give me...
So you're cutting into his head right now?
Yeah.
Slicey dicey.
I guess go ahead and give me another knowledge roll. Because I know... or maybe agility. Maybe.
I'll do agility.
Yeah,
That's one more better.
I'll give you that one.
5.
Okay.
Not much better.
Nope.
We have the curse of the low rolls on the table.
Hey,
right now. I think we've all had.
So roll me some damage.
Subsets.
You got it, boss. Yep. Even worse. It's a 7 now.
Okay.
And it's by his brain.
Yeah. Okay. So
Directly in the brain.
here's what happens. So you kind of like not Wolverine style. You kind of shink one claw out, just, and you try to like kind of. You start out really gently and really smooth, and then because he's still alive, right? Maybe he kind of like jerks or something, and you just. And just like accidentally like just kind of straight through his head.
Sorry about that, bub.
And then you just and as blood just like drips from your hand. Sorry.
You guys want the good news or the bad?
I'm just gonna
we
start
saw
checking
the bad
credits.
news. So.
I'm just gonna start checking the body for credits. I was gonna leave it on him, but he's not gonna need them now.
Yeah. Okay. So as you're looking around on him, you find a Corp Tech medium pistol and a Corp Tech
there you go.
Actually, I needed that, actually.
Corp Tech baton. The pistol is D8 and the baton is D6.
Since he's already dead, I'm gonna try to keep a clear distance of any wiring, sensitive components, and just try to get this thing.
Just
out of
rip it out.
Yeah.
At that point, just scoop it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, you're not trying to be careful. You just kind of dig it out the rest of the way, and now you have one auditory implant that gives parabolic hearing. Depending on what condition.
Jamie Summer stuff right there.
Depending on what condition you're actually able to, whenever you get it, whenever someone tries to use it or get it installed, we'll see how good they are with whatever's left of it.
Is there an input piece that I think would be compatible with my smart jack?
On the implant?
Yeah.
No. So this doesn't have any kind of like jack or anything like that. That's why it's just embedded straight into their head to avoid that kind of stuff.
Anybody know how to get this thing working?
Can we take the wires that were going into his brain and wire them into the speakers on his stereo in his stolen taxi? Does it look? I mean, looking at it, is it like? Hey, we might could wire this into the stereo, or is it like, yeah, this is pretty useless until we find a doctor?
Yeah, it's more of that.
Okay.
There aren't just like kind of loose wires that are like because it's like. It's like
There's no red and black wires.
Yeah,
with like
no.
speaker jacks coming.
It was
Implants.
legitimately just kind of implanted into the brain, and it just kind of stimulates those parts of the brain. So it's not like a bunch of wires,
Alright.
but there is like some little chips and modules that kind of rip out.
I'll
with
give
it.
up on that idea. Don't
Okay.
think it's feasible.
So
Kill this guy for nothing.
We got a nice pistol out of it. I'm gonna just head towards the service.
Yeah, not for
elevator.
nothing. He needed a gun.
We have access to the security station. Do you think we should see what we can try to figure out about what's upstairs?
Oh yeah, is there anything that can access to download data? Whatever data might be there.
Gull just feels like pointing out, which kind of begs the question that he took a hit job without a gun.
I had a weapon. It was just at a sharpened femur bone.
Oh, nice.
I got one of those too. You want to borrow mine?
Well, I've got one already.
I mean, you did tell me to stand in front of you, so.
Yep. So I'm just gonna head towards the service elevator. I'm pretty confident that the surveillance drone has most of the same information that the security station's gonna have. It's probably not gonna have access to the penthouse suite. So we spent a lot of time.
Internal data? You don't think they have anything more?
I think they could have some, but because it's so high on the security seems separate from this institution's security, I don't think it's going to be that easy. It's going to be.
I mean, Red's not going to argue against you. He just wants to get up there and kill whatever's in the way.
Well, let's go. We
Well,
already wasted
payday.
enough time.
Yeah.
I'm
I
a
want
little
to be
shaken as
famous.
we just
This will make me
butchered this
famous.
dude for no
I
reason.
kill Amethyst to be famous.
She wants to be famous
Yep.
too.
I want there to be a
I got
documentary about me.
I got the desire fame thing in here in this guy too.
Okay. Excuse me.
Don't catch me on a bad hair day when we do the pictures.
And you got some of the guys.
He'll take a
You got some brain in your hair.
comb. Yeah, he literally takes a comb
You
out
got
of his
some
pocket.
brain right there.
Switchblade
Right
comb.
there.
He'll like lick his finger and like. All right.
Nice. Yeah. So again, there is a service elevator, kind of like for moving and much larger for furniture and stuff. And then there is also the people elevators that you can also access from the basement. But again, only one goes just through the top 10 floors, and the other goes all the way up. Which elevators do we want to go for?
I think we decided the service.
I think service.
We going
Yeah,
straight
say
up?
service.
Yeah.
Straight there?
All the way. Yeah, all in.
You don't wanna so straight. Hello, we're here.
Okay.
That's what
yeah.
we're doing.
So you guys go to the you go up to the
Let's try to keep the manager alive, so we can beat questions out of him.
You got it.
Okay.
The other guys are expendable.
So as you go up to the elevator, where you would normally see a button, just a click and for it to come down, you see a gray little RF pad that again presumably needs some kind of key card
Yeah.
or something.
I'm gonna probably still have those handy. I'll pull it out.
Of course you do.
And,
Try one of them.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, so definitely let's say you had 3 cards. Blue, red, yellow. We'll say blue was for the garage. Red was for the service elevator. And then the yellow you don't know yet.
Okay. Yeah, if I kind of have reasonable understanding that the red key card will get us up there,
Sure.
even by process of elimination.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah, I felt like, man, this minor detail could come in handy. So
I use the yellow one and the building blows up.
yeah, right. Yeah, so you use your red key card and you hear that the elevator start moving, right? It was probably possibly on either on the first floor or somewhere else. But yeah, it starts to move. It comes down, door opens up, and it's empty. There's no one in there presently.
Is it the type of elevator where we go in and there's a door on the other side, or is it?
No, it's just one side, just single-sided, but it's like kind of like wider. It's about the size of like 2 people-size elevators, right? Again, it's like the freight elevator.
Yeah.
When people are moving in and stuff like that, it's just bigger for. But yeah, single-sided. Okay. So you guys enter the service elevator. All of us?
Yep.
Just to be clear? Okay. So yeah, all you guys enter the service elevator. It dings, the doors close. You hear it go up a level, and it stops on the first level. And then it opens up. As soon as the door opens, you see another security guard. And he's just kind of standing there, and he's like, "What are you guys doing?"
Just escorting our. We don't want to go through the main entrance.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna like walk up kind of in his ear. It's like, you see the big guy? He's a prostitute. She doesn't want to see him being brought up. I'm gonna lean back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we get that. We get that. Yeah, no,
I'm gonna tip him 20 credits for his silence.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries. I'll walk you guys to your place. And so he gets onto the elevator and is like, lets the door close. It's like, so what floor are you guys going up to?
I'm gonna fix my hair and.
So it's yeah, I was gonna say. So it closes. It starts moving up. So what floor you guys live on?
The agreement wasn't for another guy. He needs to get out.
You say that out loud?
Mm-hmm.
I just like.
Yeah.
Oh.
I see he's getting in. I don't want him with us.
Well, now. The gentleman's escorting us. He's just got a job to do.
Yeah. I usually ride. I usually ride with everybody just to make sure they get to their apartment safety. I mean, you know that, right? You live here? Yeah, it's part of the security. Just make sure everyone gets to the right place.
What floor? We were told, or we generally knew what floor Amethyst lived on.
Yes, you know precisely that he
36 and
lives.
37.
Correct. The top two floors. Mm-hmm. So like the main entrance to his apartment is on
36.
the 36,
yeah.
And it's 2 stories inside of the building or inside of the apartment.
Forgive my friend. She's just a little nervous. We're going to 36.
Oh, okay. One of the penthouses. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. So yeah, this is so again one of the security guards, and just like you saw the guy in the garage, dressed exactly the same. He's got his pistol and baton. He's got that ear implant, and after he was small talking you guys a little bit, just kind of chilling there, just making sure, we get up to the floor okay. So we get all the way up to 36. The door opens up, and then he steps out and starts to kind of walk. It's like, okay, which unit is yours?
Does he have a name badge?
Yes, he does. His name is Com Badger, and he's a little bit older. Mm-hmm. He's got some gray, a little bit of gray along his sideburns.
Yeah.
Seems chipper and cheery enough, but
yeah. Look, Officer Badger, you're wonderful, and you've been so kind to help us get up here. You know these situations. You know that the discretion that these types like to deal with. Would you mind terribly?
Well, I hear you, friend. But especially with all the stuff with Amethyst lately. We just try to make sure we don't got crazy fans coming up and, storming his place and really just disrupting, the general peace and quiet of things. So, we've just been escorting people, make sure they get home okay.
I'm gonna remembering that Amethyst's penthouse was on the right side of the building.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna point to the left. Say, we're going down that way.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. If you just go ahead and lead the way. I'll just again make sure you guys get in okay. And then he just kind of backs away from the entrance to kind of let you guys out, and it's just just kind of waiting, seeing what you guys do next.
All right, let's go.
We'll start walking off the direction he pointed.
Okay. So you guys start walking
Morale
off.
suspicion.
You guys start walking off that way, and there's probably about, what did I say? There's like 4, 5, 6 units on the floor. So there's probably about 3 different doors down this direction. You know, there's 2, and then one at the very end of the hall, and then same thing. There's 2, one at the very end of the hall. You know, Amethyst is way at the very end. And each door is probably about 20 feet in between each door.
Are there any like office spaces or like, you know how in hotels they have those little alcoves that have like ice machines and vending machines and
Yeah.
stuff like that? Is there anything like that, like off the, or is it all the?
Yeah, especially on this floor. You know, this is like penthouse level, so
That's what the butler's for.
yeah, people don't get their own ice. What are you talking about? So the only thing you might notice is there might be stair access, but even that is, it's in clear view, but it's but other than that, there's no little ice,
Okay.
or anything like that, or a separate, receptionist area or anything like that. So they're apartments. People just live here.
Okay.
So there's like a hallway that out of the elevator into this hallway, right?
Yes.
And then that's where the doors to the places go? Or?
Correct.
But we're on 36.
Correct.
All 36 and 37 are all one penthouse, right?
Correct. So it's 2 stories inside of the apartment.
Oh, I see.
Okay, but
To the
but
entrance.
his is not necessarily the only penthouse that's 2 stories
Correct.
in that apartment.
Correct.
Okay, so security guard is at the elevator watching to wait to see us go into a room
Correct.
that we don't have access to.
Correct.
Yeah, I
Or-
think
I
the
thought we
security
were-
guard's not long for this world.
I thought we were walking down like hallways. Was that not the case?
Yeah,
Outside
you
the
were gonna.
elevator.
You said you were gonna walk to the left, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, there's a hallway.
Yeah.
And then Amethyst is all the way down. And again, the guard is just kind of watching to make sure you guys get in to your apartment.
Oh, but he's
okay?
not walking with us.
He's not walking with you.
I see.
Is there a corner in the hallway we can go around and get
No.
out of this guy's sight?
This is a straight shot all the way down.
So he's just
each
watching to
direction.
see where we're gonna go in.
Yeah, just making sure you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a dice.
Yeah. Do we have? Can we kind of make eye contact and realize that we have to?
Click.
Do
I'm
something.
gonna like give you a like kind of start turning towards a random door. I'm gonna kind of motion for one of you to pretend to try a key card. And wait for one of you to like, get the red light. Maybe try the yellow one just in case. Don't know what that does. It might be
Try a door.
Rad is going to be most effective being very close to the security guard.
I have a plan to get him closer.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop him
either-
with a silencer.
Okay. All right then. If I see him do like a little key jingle thing, inconspicuous, I'll go off to the left and maybe not the first door, but the second door, and I walk there with purpose. And I kind of straddle up and I pull out the key cards, but I pull it off my like other hip pocket so that the security guard doesn't necessarily see what they look like. And I go to tap with the yellow one.
Okay.
So I'm watching the security guard while he's doing this. I'm watching him for signs that he's not buying that we belong here and this is working out. And he's like looking to see if he's like, oh, hey, no, this is wrong. If he does that, I shoot him in the head with my prototype smart assault rifle.
Okay. Yeah. So you head up to the door, and all your guys are kind of going up to the door, or okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're kind of going up there. You're trying to be coy, trying to kind of screen it from the guy so you can't see the key cards. And you're like, deet. And again, a little flashy red light.
So once the red light flashes, I'm gonna actually wave the security guard. I'm like, hey, it's a good thing you stayed. Our key card isn't working. Can you help us?
Oh, really? Oh, that's weird. Okay. So yeah, he just kind of like you know, he just kind of has his hands on his belt. It's like, oh, okay, that's good. Let's see. He starts kind of walking up, and you know, he's kind of getting closer and closer and closer to you guys. What are you guys doing? You gonna kind of keep trying it?
No, if he gets close to me,
I'm trying to basically get him to face the door, and then we can just all lay damage
We'll
into
part the way so he
Yeah.
can check out the door.
It's like, yeah, get him close enough that you could theoretically hand off the key
Yep.
card, and then that's the plan
Yeah.
to pop off at
Got
that
it.
point.
as the security guard gets close to the door, I'm gonna take a step back and kind of gesture to him.
Yeah. Yeah, so he walks up, you guys kind of part a little bit. He kind of walks in between and goes up to the door, and he starts looking at the little RF scanner. It's like, oh, that's weird. Let me see your card. Let me see if I can see if there's something
Okay.
going on. Do I have to rescan it or something?
I make like I'm grabbing something out of my pocket,
Uh-huh.
and as I go like this, and I just up through his
Oh,
up
yeah,
through his throat.
definitely. You know, you guys have the drop on him. Like, I won't even make you roll for it. Yeah, you're just able to and just straight up through under the chin. You know, it's like the center one just goes straight up through the top of the head, and then the others, it's not quite wide enough, but not quite thin enough, and so it's like jutting out from like his cheeks or something.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're just able to take this guard out with no issue. What do we-
Conspicuously rad when he does this, where he would normally like go to brace the guy, instead he like takes his other hand and like covers his own mouth, and he's like clearly in like some serious discomfort, but he's trying to like muffle the sounds of his own like not like screams, but like just utter like guttural like utterances of pain.
Okay.
So he's not super loud.
Got it. Okay, so this is painful to you as well. Gotcha. Yeah. So you do that,
Concussion would have hurt him.
and as you you go to kind of lower him down a little bit down to the ground, and you're able to remove your claws for him. At this moment, you notice nothing.
Let's get him to the.
I'm gonna take his
Let's get him
pistol
to
off
the
of him.
stairs.
I'm assuming this one also has a pistol, so I'm gonna take it off of him. I'm gonna hand it to Tick.
Pistols.
You have pistols?
Nope. Definitely needed.
I'm gonna
Okay.
start like struggling to start drag this guy to the nearest stairwell.
Okay. Yeah. So
Let's see if he has any extra key cards.
okay. Yeah. So you guys are able to kind of search him. Same thing. Find a pistol. Find another baton. Another set of key cards. And then you take him into the stairwell.
Does he have an implant?
He also has an implant.
Sell it for cash. Cut it out for us, bud.
We'll get it later. I was, if I had the wherewithal, I was trying to use his own clothing or anything I had on me to like stem the flow of blood
Okay. Yeah.
on the ground as we.
Yeah.
I don't want a pool of blood.
Definitely. Yeah, so it was obviously coming up from here, it's all going to kind of run down the front.
Yeah.
And if you just kind of keep them from flipping over, basically, you probably eat them, keep them in a way that it just soaks into his own clothing.
Get the door.
And, if you're going to kind of underarm him and kind of drag him out, it's all just still here.
Yeah.
And if you went up into the brain, you shut down the pumper. So it's just leaking. It's not like
Yeah, it's not pumping out.
pumping.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Rad has done that a time or two. I'm sure.
Yeah, so you're able to take him to the stairwell. The door to the stairs is a really heavy door, but because fire code, it swings open pretty easily. It's not locked, but it's also really heavy, as if it's like never been opened before, because like. All these rich people. I'm not going to use my own feet to walk. That's absurd. So yeah,
I was counting on that.
yeah, yeah. So the inside of the stairwell is clean and immaculate. All of the painted rails are they're brand new because no one's used them, right? All the little skid pads on the steps. Not a foot has been set in these stairs.
Gonna need cleaning now.
Perfect.
So yeah, you drag him in there. You just pull him off into that hallway.
Yeah,
there.
tuck him into a corner.
Yep.
Where he wouldn't be in view of any like windows or anything.
Definitely. Yeah, and even like inside the hallway, like there's no windows to anything else. It's just the doors to the apartments.
Okay.
And then they have the exterior views. Okay. So what are we up to now?
Well, let's head down to Amethyst's room.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many apartment entrances were on the right side of the building that we could see?
So there's 3 and 3.
Okay.
So you guys went to that second one, so you'll pass another one, you'll pass the elevator, you'll pass 2 more, and then at the very end is Amethyst.
Oh, we know that's his.
You know, yeah, you're
never
absolutely
mind.
certain.
Okay.
And it's not a secret either. Once you get, because like the door is all like purple and gold. It's ridiculous, right? It's gaudy.
All right.
It's again, it's not a secret.
I'm gonna close the door of the stairwell, so that we're still in the stairwell.
Okay.
What's the plan?
I think we get Tick to take care of the cameras and then handle the key card on the door, go in guns blazing, take down the guard, and then talk to the manager. The butler, just keep it in place. He's not going to be a problem.
My key card didn't work.
Not for that door, maybe for...
Well, wouldn't it
We'll
be
have her hack the
universal
reader.
Oh yeah, hack the reader.
Hack the reader, hack the camera, Tick's the star, get her to do her thing, and then 2 of you go in guns blazing, take care of the muscle, and then you
So-
talk to the manager.
We just storm in. And, okay. Anybody know what the manager looks like so I don't get into shreds?
I was kind of just assuming he'd be one of the smaller 2 people. Just kill the big guy. Do I have line of sight on the people in the room to describe them?
Let me actually
So if we accidentally kill, as long as we don't accidentally kill everybody,
Yeah,
one of the other people will know where he is.
yeah.
yeah.
And then whoever's left will answer our question.
Yeah, of course. So, point of order, I definitely should have elaborated a little bit more. Again, Amethyst is a super high profile,
Yeah.
right? Even if you don't like him, you know about him.
So we've seen the bodyguard.
You have
his
seen
manager. Okay.
you have seen these people. You know his manager. Her name is Zola Genji. Longtime manager. I've been with him for many, many, many years. You know that his bodyguard is also like a muse for him. She's like, think of like an MMA fighter type. Her name is Leisha Fields, who is also somewhat of an aspiring musician herself, but again, because of her aptitude with fighting, he decided to, have her as his bodyguard. And then, not a lot of people know about the butler, but he himself is quite eccentric. His name is Suede Joffrey. Did you guys ever see Once Bitten? That old
Yes.
Jim Carrey movie?
No.
Her butler, Sebastian? No? No one? Anyone?
You know me,
You're
I'm
kinda... Anyway,
I don't remember the butler.
I'm thinking he's that. He's lots of panache, lots of flair, very eccentric, very well spoken. He has he has his own kind of secret life and plenty of girlfriends and boyfriends. So yeah, you guys know a fair amount about each of these people. Even though you may not have actually met any of them, obviously, but you are aware. And again, your scans from your security drone, you saw that there's at least 3 people. It's probably those 3 people.
So I'm going to iterate non-lethal takedown on the bodyguard. We're going to try to convince the manager to give us information. That's going to be harder if we kill one of our friends in front of her. So try to non-lethally take down bodyguard.
Yeah, no promises.
It's not really my specialty, as you see.
Yeah, no promises.
We'll take a leg off, leave the head.
I think they'll talk more freely if they.
Another thing we didn't really discuss is several other people trying to get up here to complete this job. We got to be on the lookout.
Full lethal on those.
We don't have the luxury of time.
Yeah, time's not on our side here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So you guys head up to Amethyst's door.
Yeah.
As you get closer and closer to his door, you do notice something a little bit different, other than the gaudy decor on the outside of the door. You also know that aside from just a little RF scanner, there's kind of like a little screen, like a video screen. What else? What else do you guys see? Gaudy purple door, video screen, RF scanner, speaker. What do we do?
A screen like they'll see you, like it's a two-way
Correct.
video.
I just want to point out the only person you can't kill is Fickle's girlfriend. If she's in there.
Yeah. But the camera only saw 3 people in this room.
Correct.
So hopefully we can identify 3 people as the bodyguard, the manager, and the butler. So everyone in this room is okay to shoot.
Cool. That's what I like to hear.
Okay, so at the door, what do we do?
You want to try that yellow key card?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I will try the yellow key card.
so you try the yellow key card. So you tap that, and again, flashy red light.
I'm
Can we
gonna
hack it?
pop the
Try.
like top off the thing and like motion for you to pull out your jack so you can
Your
like plug
special
into
jack.
it.
Okay. Yeah, I probably have some extension cable or something.
Yeah, of course.
So I actually plug something into the back like of my neck.
Yeah, R2D2 that stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
And I just drape the cable and I try it this way, it doesn't go. I try it this way,
It still doesn't go?
And then I try it again the same way,
Finally.
and it goes.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, so you jack in and you start trying to hack into this. Go ahead and give me a knowledge roll.
Okay, I would like to glitch on this to lower the difficulty.
Okay.
Two.
Okay.
This side of the table needs to just not roll.
Okay, so you are so you're jacked in.
Is there like
You're
a help action? Can she talk him through it?
Possibly.
I mean, again, you could use one of your glitches to help to let someone else reroll. Just saying, mechanically speaking. But yeah, so you jack in and you are trying to hack this. You see a bunch of code and stuff coming up on that screen, and then all of a sudden it just kind of goes blank, and then nothing happens.
What's the door made out of?
The door, you don't know at this point, but because of all the gaudy paint schemes and whatnot, it's hard to tell what it actually is.
I'm gonna gently, like reach out like I'm like reaching out like a pointer finger, but it's one of my claws.
Yeah.
And I go out just only like a few inches, and I'm gonna like scrape at the door, like
Okay.
very, very gently.
Okay.
And I'm trying to determine like what kind of material this is.
Got it. Yeah, so as you do that, you kind of ever so slightly goes against the paint, and then you just tiny little scratch, and you can tell that underneath is like silver or some kind of steel underneath that paint.
Okay.
What's a door latch look like?
The door latch is... It's... You know, like in hotels where it's like that big like steel case with the latch, with the lever latch. It looks like that, except where you normally put like a key card or something. That is like on the wall, so it's just like this big heavy like casing.
Does it look like a grenade launcher? Take it out.
I mean,
I'm not gonna alert
possibly.
the whole building.
That's a lot louder than the silenced rifle.
Yeah, arguably.
The door is steel. Can I just like kind of knock and feel on the wall to see if that is also steel?
Sure. Yeah. You kind of knock on it. As it's like close to the door, you feel it's like really heavy, really solid. But as you get kind of further away, it starts sounding a little hollow. You know, maybe there's, you know, maybe it's drywall or maybe some other.
Does it look like this far away it's still going into the same suite, or is this going into a different suite?
Yeah, from here with your, and especially with your kind of layout from your security drones, you know kind of like this end of the building is just his apartment.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So this door only goes into his apartment.
Poor design, but I'm just gonna knock on the hollow bit of the wall and then like step back for someone to. I'm not strong.
Yeah, I know exactly what's going on here. I take like a half like pump step back, and I just charge at the wall.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Okay. You're just gonna instead of Wolverine, you're gonna juggernaut it. And just...
So as he does this, I am going to use my nano ability,
Okay.
which it's called Crawling Carapace. It says D4 targets gain D6 armor for 4 rounds. So I'm trying to basically turn him into a battering ram. And then since we're going a little bit loud, if they start shooting, it's nice to have extra armor
Got it.
ahead of time.
Okay. Very good.
So D4 targets, see if I can get all of us, or if it's just
That
going to
would
be
be
the one guy. 2. So I am going to put that on Rad and Gull, because they're our meat
Through the
shields.
tanks, yeah.
And then how much damage reduction are we going to do? 5.
Ooh.
Plus 5 extra on both of you.
Thank you.
And I'm hoping this will help take out this wall.
Yeah, of course.
The way that it looks, he is going to pull at one of the scales that he's got on his face, little metallic ones. You're going to see it starts to like undulate, like it's liquid and multiply, and he's going to like flick it at you, and it's going to start to like cover you a little bit. He's going to just flick it at both of you.
Nice. Okay. A little bit of extra nanotech jazz. Yeah, so you kind of post up. You start getting ready to charge at this wall. Do you do anything? You're just going to run straight into it? Do you kind of score it a little or anything like that?
I think, yeah. So if I realize that it's kind of hollow, I'm running, and as I'm running, like the last couple just like swings is like shink, shink, and then like I just keep with that same motion.
Yeah, awesome. So with that, go ahead and give me a strength roll. And I will say this is probably going to be a little easier for you.
I'll try to do a good one.
I'm going to do more gooder.
It's an 8. Another 8.
Okay. So again, with the kind of extra resilience that you just got from your comrade, coupled with your, with your claws kind of scoring at the wall. Again, not sexy, right? not Kool-Aid Man style, like oh yeah. But you and then charge through, and you put a sizable kind of. It breaks through. Right, it breaks through the wall, but again, you don't Kool-Aid Man style just bust all the way through it.
Yeah.
But it is through, and you can like see inside. With probably a few more strikes, you're able to.
I'm frustrated because I know that looked really bad. I'm just gonna start like a wild animal, and you see like and he starts to snarl and drool, and he's like slashing at this door.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So you're able to.
As he grits his teeth, you can see he's got like top and bottom fangs that are like they look to be made out of pure metal. And he's just like this is like animalistic countenance that comes over him.
Yeah, definitely.
Going to town.
Of course. So yeah, you start going, chopping it up. You start carving your way through that wall. You finally get into it, and as soon as you get into this apartment, you hear a couple people start kind of freaking out, kind of screaming. There's like a little, you hear kind of like a loud beeping noise, some kind of alarm. And then what you see is the bodyguard start running up at you to fight. So let's go ahead and roll for initiative. So somebody roll me a d6.
Not me.
Do we want this to be low or high?
Well, you want high.
Yeah. Okay. Let's be high.
5.
Ooh, that's pretty
Outstanding.
Nice.
That is good. So you guys will be able to act first. So yeah, as you clear an opening for this, looking inside of the apartment, again, neon everything. It's inside of the apartment is like this like kind of brutalist looking, there's like the floor, it's a bare concrete floor, everything is sharp, angular edges. The furniture looks extremely uncomfortable. Neon everything. Amethyst, his own music is playing throughout the whole thing. It's all just an ode to himself. Purple and yellow neon everywhere. But yeah, you see the bodyguard heading straight for you. You see the manager and the butler kind of freaking out, not really knowing what to do yet. But she's coming straight at you first, and you're ready, right? You're right there. What would you like to do?
She's charging me.
It's coming right for you.
Yeah, I actually just kind of like lower my hands to my side, and I'm just standing there tall. And when she's close enough to me, I'm going to unleash a barrage.
Okay.
But I'm allowing her to get within that range.
Within range, yeah, definitely. Yeah, so again, knowing she has like an MMA background, she is, up close. So yeah, she gets right up in your business. She's kind of big, right? She's like 6 foot, pretty muscular. She's definitely no slouch, obviously. So she's she's coming up ready to lay one into you. What do you do?
Well,
she is within your range.
Yeah, I'm going to. Not only do I try to dual slash at her, but I like almost. And it's ironic because she's MMA. I'm gonna like almost grapple her.
Okay.
And like including my legs wrap around her.
Okay.
And it's at that moment that you guys even learn that it's not just Rad's hands that have these claws. But I'm actually going to seize this opportunity, and out of my feet come these, like, not as long, but like they're almost thicker.
Yeah.
But, just as like sharp, like talons, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm like grappling her, and I'm trying to get into her in any way that I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and give me a strength roll, please.
Okay. I think technically this is 3 separate attacks, if I understand correctly. But you tell me how, because it's like claw 1, claw 2, and once per initiative, I can claw with my feet as well.
Okay.
And I just want to use that right now.
Do it.
So is it 3 attack rolls?
Yeah, all 3.
Let's say hand 1 is a 15.
Yep.
Strength 17.
Yep.
5 on the second claw.
Nope.
And then 14 on the feet.
Yep.
Feet claw.
So 2 hits. Give me your damage.
It says attacking at DR8. I don't know what that is.
Oh. Yeah, that still would have.
The middle one wouldn't have.
The middle one still would have missed. So still 2 hits.
You got it. Are you for real? Really?
Are your dice broken?
This is bad.
They can roll higher. Did you just use all?
Remember, most people have between 1 and 8 health, so
They're all-
probably still could have done it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote 3 total damage
Okay.
on 2d8.
Mm-hmm.
So, I probably, to explain this out narratively, I probably am underestimating this woman.
Yep.
And her shiftiness.
Yep.
And just raw strength.
Yep.
I probably get a little bit overconfident, and it's just, I don't get into her as much as I
Yep.
thought I could.
Yeah. So you. That's exactly right. Right. You see this woman charging at you with just her bare fists, and you think you got this, right? And you kind of envelop her with your arms and feet. You get a couple of slashes. Doesn't do much. Just kind of figuratively shrugs it off while you're still kind of bear hugging her, and she's you're still kind of you're still kind of on top of her. So you guys see this happen super quick. Who does what next?
I anchor shot the bodyguard in the head.
Okay. Yeah. So
Do I have a chance to
yeah.
lean over?
It's a smart assault.
Yeah, definitely.
sick.
It has around the corner shooting, camera
that's cool.
sight, grenade launcher, the works. The works is defined as folding bayonet, suppression, visible light laser, infrared light laser, light. I think that about covers it.
Doesn't come with a cup holder.
Right?
Doesn't need a cup holder. That just slows you down.
You need fries with
That's
that?
awesome.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Okay.
anchor shot in the head.
Okay, cool. And so go ahead and give me your roll for that. Does that lower your DR for anything, or is it
Says
just
auto fire tests are always -1 DR.
okay? Cool. So that
And I'm gonna
means
use a glitch.
and use a glitch. Okay, so that would make it 11 with your -1, and then your -4 would make it 7.
17.
Ooh,
Nice.
easy. Yeah. So yeah, straight to the head.
And he says, "Stop playing with her."
Yeah, you absolutely. And just for posterity, what is there a damage roll associated with that?
Oh yeah, there is. D10A. I don't know what the A means on the D10A.
Auto fire.
Yeah, auto.
You get to hit another to hit an attack.
Yeah.
the second time.
If you hit, you get to hit another target. Or
Oh, cool.
Or
Or
yeah,
second.
you get to hit it, or you get to hit it
Or I hit her
again.
more than once.
Yeah. So roll damage twice.
Okay. All right then. 8.
Nice.
8 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So with that, again, smart gun. It's in the name, right?
It's in the name.
It
trademark.
It
Little
locks.
trademark by it.
Yeah, it locks right on. Because when Rad kind of jumped over, he kind of bear hugged her a little bit. You see her head kind of off of his shoulder, and then it gives you a clear enough of a view. It just you hear that bullet go past your ear through her head. 2 bullets, rather, to be clear. And
But you hear. And you
yeah,
you don't hear pow because it's got a really
Yeah.
good suppression.
yeah, you just
It's smart.
yeah.
It's smart like Itty. Itty's smart. He's our brains. My guy's a dumb grunt.
So in addition to hearing that whiz past your ear, you get a slight spatter of blood from what used to be her head, and you just feel the rest of her body just kind of go limp as you're kind of holding her.